back again to do a bit more of the covers of my Not So Mini album. And the next thing I need to do is to cover the spines. Already done one. Obviously there are two. And I'm just doing this with 100 and, I think it's 160 or 180 gram black cardstock. And I have also painted the door badly. I painted it black. I did the 2 coats, and then I thought, oh, I want a bit of the gold ink, which I did, and then I used this, which I've used before, and it's brilliant. It's just not brilliant for going on top of large areas. So I went back afterwards, tied it up a little bit, and then went back to use my Mod Podge, which I've had for so many years. It's really runny inside and lumpy, which I did, and then I thought I wanted it to look a bit aged, so I swirled my brush around like in here to make it foamy, so it would, I don't know if you can see that, it just makes it look a bit older. Like you get these white bits, so it looks like it's dusty. So I went gold around the edges as well, and I backed it with black paper card. So what I might do is take it back a little bit, sort of like just file it down. But anyway, that's that. Before that goes on, I have to put on the other. Okay, so I have scored it in at 2 inches either side. So I scored it in 2 inches and 2 inches, and that gives me roughly slightly wider than the size of the spine, but that's okay. Double-sided tape on the back. I'm not doing too much. I'm trying to sort of like ease up on the Tyvek. So let's take this backing off. You see my desk is an absolute mess at the moment. I'm waiting for things to arrive. They have not arrived. My doorknobs have not arrived. How can I finish my door without doorknobs? But I will figure something out. They are supposed to be here tomorrow. But we shall see. Okay. A bit of paper stuck under there. No, it's stuck, it can stay. Okay, now I'm going to use Fabri-Tac apparently, because it's the first thing I picked up. I'm not going to use too much glue. I just need it to stop the double-sided sticky tape really from sticking down too quick. So it gives me a chance to manoeuvre it around a little bit. Because I've only cut this 1/8 of an inch shorter than the book. So this is 10 7/8 of an inch long, and obviously 8 1/4 inches wide. So you've got to go pretty close to the edge. No, it's stuck already. Okay, it's only over there a little bit. No, I'm not happy with it. If I'm not happy, it's got to come off. Oh, heavens above. Well, at least we know it's going to stick down well. Okay, let's try this again. I want it more sort of on the corner, not. Okay. That's better. That's made me happier. Okay. Now, obviously, the door goes here, so there will be a gap each side. Now, I was just going to have this gap, I don't know, put a piece of cardboard on it, but I'm not. I printed off these from the internet, and I printed them off onto craft paper. I think it's 80 or 90 GSM paper, so they're not stark white, they've got that nice browny hint to them. And then I unravelled all the tin foil because I wanted the roll. Cut the roll in half and then a little bit extra off. This is about 2/5 of the roll. Then I haven't waited for it to dry. Put just under a half circle of paper, just glued that into the end. And now, let's put this to one side. This is one finished. They are going here. And I thought that would look really, really cool. I really like it that it's actually up, and also it's going to stop this from slipping when it's together. So yeah, and it was just sheer luck that this was all the right size, although as you can see, there was a slight gap top here and bottom, because I was debating, should I have the gap at the bottom, should I have the gap at the top, and I thought I'll have the gap at the top and the bottom. So, and anything that hung over the side I trimmed off, and then I just inked the edges in black. Obviously these tubes I painted just the edges in black. I might as well just paint it all really, hadn't I? So the easiest way to get these down is to take off the tape on one side, and then I'm going to lay this down edge to edge. It's not good, it's still wet. Okay, I'll try not to get my head in the way. Okay, we do have a slight gap at the bottom and a slight gap at the top, but unfortunately it's not an equal gap at the bottom and the top. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, this one's just going to fit better apparently. So, this is going here. Now I'll take the next two bits off. I was going to have a lamp, like an old-fashioned street lamp there, but I couldn't find one that was big enough that looked right, so I didn't. Okay. As you can see, this is overhung slightly. So going to trim this edge slightly. What I'll do is just carry on going around that little scroll there. Oh dear, the other side is sticky, tacky, sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay, so that's that bit cut. And that bit. And then all I'm going to do then is just re-ink that edge. Okay, I'm going to bend these forward just to get them creased in the right place so they're ready to be bent out. And I don't know exactly what I'm having on show. One side will probably be underneath, but the other side I'll have bent over. So it will be like that. And I think that's going to look pretty good. Where's the other one? There's the other one. So, just a quickie one today, just to show you what I've done. So, what I will do is I will stick these columns down, and I will probably put some foam squares inside and build it up a little bit, just to make it a little bit more stable. So I shall stick those down, and then I'm going to put the door on. And I have made a hole for the knocker here, so that's all lined up ready, and I will be putting it on with a screw and a washer. Probably, I'm not 100% sure about the washer, but definitely the screw, and that will go through the main chipboard here and this bit here, and obviously into the back, and that's perfect. And I'll be doing the same with the doorknob when I get the doorknob. So this will go down just with double-sided tape, and I'll probably use a bit of glue as well. So yes, those are the columns for the door, and the edges, the back. I haven't decided if I'm having it plain black or if I'm going to put in something else. I think a bit of brown craft might be nice there. Or see what papers I use and put a nice bit of pattern paper there, and then I'll have ribbon going up the sides. And it's probably going to have to be a grey ribbon or something that's going to match in with this. This is actually much more brown than it shows. It's just too much sunlight. I'm getting in the way of the sunlight. Ooh, no, I can't. There, sort of. It's a really bright evening again. Okay, that's my columns. Really happy with it so far. And I will probably Mod Podge over these after they've been put on, and take the Mod Podge right over onto the black cardstock that I put on. But I'll probably use matte Mod Podge for that, because even the matte has got a bit of a gloss shine to it. It's not completely matte, so I should probably use that. But for now, that's part 3 of the covers done, and it'll be nice when when I come back, hopefully I'll have the door on and the knob. I'll have the knob on as well. And then we can think about how to decorate the inside. And what I am going to do, I suspect, is, apart from wobble my camera, in the gussets here and on these bits, the free edge of the hinge, I think I'm going to be using just plain black cardstock. I think. Because then that'll match it in with the black edges and bring that in nicely. And I am pretty sure I'm having cardstock, the brown cardstock pages. And they are probably going to be 10.5 by 8 or 10.5 by 8.25. I haven't quite decided yet. 8.25 will fit, but it won't leave me much of an edge. So we'll see. But yeah, 10.5. Is it 10.5? Yeah, 10.5. Use a ruler I can actually measure by. 10.5. The pages are going to be 10.5 high. But like I said, whether they're going to be 8 or 8.25, I don't know. But they will be, I suspect, 8.25. I do like that extra little bit. So there we go. All done for now. Oh, now I've got to get the columns on my page. Bye for now. Okay, on to the next bit. I decided to include this bit in it. You can see I've done the columns here, and I've got them just drying off slightly with pegs, and I have gone over it with Mod Podge. So this is the door, double-sided sticky tape, glue, 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 glue. And it's getting to go from edge to edge, and pegs. Can't do without my pegs half the time. It's my extra set of hands. Okay, that should do for now. Move that up a bit there. That should be nice and even. Right, what I've done, as you can see, I have actually put the extra little bit on the sides of the columns, the paper edges, just over the sides, and this is probably going to be left pretty blank. I may have some charms hanging off of it, and the same the other side. Just gone over the edge slightly, and I haven't done any more to the back, that's just been left because I haven't decided what I'm doing. So that will be the covers, and I think that's going to look pretty good. When the doorknob's on, anyway. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the way these columns come out. I think they look okay. So, when it's dry, and I get my doorknob, that'll be the front cover complete. So for now, I'm going to leave it there. On this bit here, I've had the paper come up here, and I'm going to have decorative paper on this bit here, joining up to this one. I was going to have a window, but no. Oh, actually, no. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do. I am going to have a a sign. The Marley, no, the Scrooge, yeah, Scrooge and Marley sign, and I should have somewhere. I have got somewhere. No, I can't find it. I've got the, I think it's a Spellbinder's die, and I will use that. I've got so many bits and pieces here. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a Sizzix die. I'm going to use this, I think, and have it up here. Maybe have windows here if I can find something to print out that I like. So I'm going to have, yeah, I'm going to have like a design here, hopefully a window, and I'm going to have this hanging at the top, and it's going to have Scrooge and Marley in it. Because it's got to be something that's quite flat, obviously, because it's going to go behind the front cover. So I think that would be really good. So that's what I'm going to have. So now you know. Oops. So that's that all decided. And we've just got to decide on the back now. I might have Christmas scene, I don't know, because it is obviously bigger than an A4. Oh, actually no, it's not going to be bigger than an A4, is it? Because I've got that there, so it's going to, I need it 10.78 by the gap in between. Oh, loads of space. Absolutely tons of space, so I could have quite a nice design on the back of there, printed from an A4 piece of paper, and that'll fit lovely. So, I'm actually really, really pleased with it. I'm going to keep on saying it now. I'm so pleased. It's going to go together like that. Cool, huh? Yay! Okay, I'm done for the day. And the pages inside, I'm pretty sure are going to be 10.5 by 8.25, and that'll be it. So that's it. It really is. Bye bye for now.